Hey everyone, how are you? Today's stream is so late. Oh, it's at the same hour. It's at 6 p.m. here in Portugal. Okay, let me. My cats are playing. Let me create a project and everything else. Let me know on the chat. How are you? What have you been doing lately? So let's create a new collection to sell as crypto, as NFTs. So let's create the collection. I think that is okay. Hey, Angie. Hello. So today I'm going to try something new to me. We are going to still work on Nebulas like we did on the emotions collection, but now I'm going to try and get a more precise look, more with volumes and gas, not the look like we did with emotions. You could see the points, and the particles. So I think I'm going to try for the first time mantra instead of redshift. Let's see if my computer can handle this. The CPU can handle all those millions points. Let's see how it goes. If not, I will try to convert everything to volumes and render with volumes with redshift. But let's see if we manage to do with mantra and points. Nice team. I think not think, but the next tutorial I covered some tutorials. The last three were about vellum airs, and the next one will be about cloth, making like flying cloth and abstract movements with cloth. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to try and record or prepare the project tomorrow and record during the weekend or next Monday. Let's see. I've been struggling to get some free time to do the tutorials, but I need to find a way this weekend. Oops, wrong one. So let's start our project. Where to start? Well, like I always start a project with a geonode. When you don't know where to start, just place a geometry node and that's it. Okay, what can we do? Let's place a sphere. Let's just go with the flow. Jesus, my cat starts destroying the house. Should I go with... Okay, and then let's put a popnet to create our particles. And let's change this a bit. Yeah, yeah, Angie. I know what you mean. On the last collection on the emotions that I did during the streams, I tried to make that. I tried to create Nebulas and trying to have a shape that you could notice. In my case, were a human character making a pose related to the emotion. I think that worked quite well. And I sold everything on NFT in one weekend. That was really cool. So I want to emit only on the first frame. Let's use a force just to see. Well, force just to see if this is working. Of course, we need to turn that on. And let's put a drag. Put the sound a little bit lower. It's killing my ears. So let's see. Okay, it is better, but maybe the scroll size is way too big. Okay, cool. But I want to have more control, so let's use a volume to control and affect our particles. So let me see. So I want to create a vector named val by size. I like to work with voxel size. Let's skip like that. And then let's use a VOP. Control velocity. And then a volume slice so we can see what we are doing. And volume trails. It's easier to see. Okay. Let's go here. Let's turn that off. Let's go with AA noise. Why not? And I like to use the 4 vector to 3D noise. And this will go to a bind export because we want to export this as velocity. So it is as reflect vector named val. Now let's go vector to vector 4. Okay, here it is. And here to control the time. Okay. This is thinking because I think I have the trails turned on. Yeah, you can see that. So let's use a parameter. Okay, this is always, let's go up, press S, let's bring this up. Okay, so we can have this a little bit faster. And this, let's go time speed. Default is 1. Let's multiply. So we have the time here. Okay, so we have the time. Let's multiply by the speed and then use that as the fourth input to control the evolution of this. And let's go with something with less frequency, so we have a bigger scale on our volume. We go up. Okay, we can start to decrease this so we can see a little bit better our volume. Okay, let's see how it looks. Does it run faster? Okay, takes a little bit of time. So let's decrease the resolution, so increase the division size. And then let's use that new volume, our custom volume, to our, oops, damn it, as our second input on our popnet. So now let's go add vect. Let's turn that off just for now. And this is the second input, and I want to update the velocity. Let's go with trace. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we have something. Our particles are doing something. So first, maybe let's increase this to 5, and I want much particles. So we have, let's go 1, 2, 3. Oops, instead of 5 millions, let's go with 700,000. We have something. Okay, so our speed increasing. Maybe we need this to be lower. Okay, let's go back. Hey, Psychophantic. I can see that my my CPU is dying a little bit, so we can't have that much resolution. And maybe let's decrease this to 15. Okay. And let's change the size of our sphere. Maybe let's go here. Maybe. Let's put a transform. Scale it a little bit. And let's put a mountain. Like that movement. Yeah, the basic or the first shape that you get will be the main thing on your nebula, right? Even if you put then some displacements afterwards, it will really dictate the shape of your nebula. So right now I'm just trying to figure things out. Let's go. Just playing this a little bit. So think I've got the wrong one. Okay, so we have a different shape. So now let's see, let's save this first before my computer crashes. And so we convert this, and then we have to popnet, and let's see how it goes. Let me see. So I'm doing something wrong here because constant birth rate per second. Okay, so so I know there is a way that we can scale count area. So if I go here and go with 0.5, now we have 200,000, almost 300. So let's keep this going. 0.1, and now we have 1 million points. So let's cache until frame 60. And let's change this background to dark. Don't want to see the grid, and the geometry let's change to pixels so we can see a little bit better the shape that we are getting. That is something. It's still too much uniform for my taste, but we will break that in 1 second. Let's turn on this, see if this works a little bit better. And let's see if we can... we had 1 million, right? So if I go with this, maybe we got 10 millions now. Let's see if my computer can handle. And if it can streams. I can see by the Streamlabs that is dying a little bit. So let's go 0.75. Let's go a little bit down. Now we have 2 million, almost 3 million, so let's work with that. And let's maybe decrease this back to 0.1. And let's go with attribute, not attribute. Do we have like attribute ramp or something? Let's go with ramp, volume ramp, not volume ramp, visualizer. We'll do, oops, wrong one. I don't want to create another vex. Can I go like, nope, not this. How do you color like attribute? I know it's attribute something. I don't attribute from parameters. I was trying to avoid using again the attribute fob, but let's do that again. Point fob. Trying to optimize my workflow. So let's go with color by age. So we have a fit that is going to be, oops, the value is the age. And then, hey, B2pan. Let's go with ramp. And then to color. And here I want to promote parameter, and that is called max life. Let's go up. Let's go with black body here. Max life, let's go with 2. Let me see the settings on the streams, because I changed the recording to test the new NVENC. Let me see if that's saved. Yeah. It should be using more GPU than CPU. Is the stream working well? Let me know in the chat. Like I said on the beginning, I'm testing new settings to optimize it. Someone, I think it was B2pan, mentioned that on the last stream, to use more the GPU while streaming. Let me know if everything is working. I think we have too many particles to process during the stream. 3 million, maybe it's way too much. Let me cancel the cache. So I have a problem with the age. Why is that? What did I do wrong? So we have the age. Don't get it. Should my particles have the age attribute? Oops, not here. Geometry. That is stupid. So instead of color by age, let me go and copy. Let's go color by velocity. Because we are only emitting on the first frame, so that doesn't make sense. Let's call it max val. Okay, and the velocity is a vector, so let's transform that to a length, and then length to our fit. So let's go to our scene view, and everything crashed. Good job. Okay, this is working. At least you can see a good background than with one of the tutorials. Boom. Okay, let's go back. And I know I did something wrong here, so let's go color by velocity. Let's go here. Let's go with length of our velocity. That is going to be here, and here is max val and max val, and hope it doesn't break. And on max val, let's go with 5 for now. And let's increase the popnet cache. See if it handles a little bit better. And one thing it is taking a little bit of time, more time than it should, is I want to decrease a little bit the time speed, and I want to file cache this really quickly. Cache custom ball vellum, not velocity, and let's cache these really quickly. I don't need those many frames. So the popnet will be quicker because my computer can't handle like the custom velocity, creating the custom velocity and then updating the popnet. It was too much for my computer. So it's easier to cache everything from the custom volume, because we are happy with the result, and then use the cache files to work with popnet. I can see that the stream feels like it's jumping a lot. At least I'm seeing on the Streamlabs. Is it working well? Bitcoin said yes, but I can see like it's caching now. You don't see the cache because it's behind the webcam. It is caching, but I can see on the webcam that it is like jumping a lot. Hope we are not missing a lot of frames. So the music stopped. Why? What happened? Soundstripe. Okay, this back. You're a master of Streamlabs. Okay, nice. But it's weird not to see that my little preview. How do I know that everything is working? Can you guys see? That is way too awkward for me, because even the sound stops displaying. Performance mode, yeah. Okay. So let me change load from disk, and now I can fire this here to see if everything is working. Okay, nice. So now on the popnet, let's change that's is way too big. I had too many points. And let's save. Save. That is a good option. Let me try it. Thank you so much for helping. Oh god. I forgot about the cache. Okay. We have a nice flow. Cool. Like those veins a lot. I'm getting something cool. Well, your stream isn't getting frozen like the other day while caching. Oh, nice. That is cool. That is nice to know. Because you mentioned those options, so I went and read some information about optimizing the stream. And yeah, I guess I have a good GPU and I was not using it all. Then there were more options on the settings that I could optimize, so it was really cool. Just want to see a little bit of the colors. Okay, so now I can see that is too much uniform for my taste. So let's break this a little bit. So let's put another point pop. Let's put a flow noise, anti-alias flow noise. Go here and add. This will be a 3D noise. Add, and then displace the positions. So here, let's go with self-effect. And let's increase the flow way higher, maybe 12. Let's go and let's promote the, where is it? 3D frequency. Promote this one and promote amplitude and promote flow. Let's go with flow displacement. And let's see. Let's go with another one. So this one here. And let's go with 8. It's not doing anything. Let's go 1.5. Now let's merge to see what happened. Try one quick thing. Let's put a point triangle like we did on the previous ones, just to see how it will look if we get a little bit of opacity. And we need to switch these to, I think it's points. 1. Okay, so now the alpha is working. So if I switch now like 0.9, has a lot. If we switch this to 0.2, you can see only those dense areas. That is cool. So let's go with 0.4. We have some cool details. That is so cool. What can we do? Let's see if we... Okay. And maybe let's break this a little bit. So let's go with jitter. I think it's jitter. Let's scale this down just a bit. Not that much. 0.5. Okay, we have more structure over there. Let me just go and see one thing. Yeah, that is bad. Or maybe we could go here, or oops, instead of this one, let's link this here. I like this shape here. We can lower this even a little bit. Okay. What do you guys think about this? So now let's see. We go to M90. What it looks like. Okay, so we have different shapes. That is cool. So now let's go and cache, file cache. I think 120 is enough. We don't need much more. Let's go with Nebula 01 cache particles. Okay, And we need to do one little thing. Hey Joe, good morning. How are you? So now let's go and lower this down. So I have, let me see how many points do we got now. I think it was like 2 million. Let's press ask because I want to see only this one. 7 million. Let's increase this a little bit. So now we will have double. So we will have 14 million particles to work with just for now. And let's see if this doesn't take a lot of time. So let's chill a bit while this cache. Let's see how it goes. It is faster. Nice, cool. Because we cached the custom volume, custom velocity, so it is faster now. And we will have 14 million points instead of 700,000. I look. I wish, man. But thank you. I think that is a compliment. I need to tell my girlfriend that. They are saying I look like Tom Hardy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me just take 1 minute. I need to go to the bathroom while this cache. So be right back. Don't leave. Be right back. So I think I've been talking here, and my microphone was muted. Let me see. So I've been talking for the last 10 minutes, last 5 minutes, and you couldn't hear me. God damn it. So I was asking what you guys have been doing. What are you working on? If you have seen my last tutorials, what you think about it. And my next one will be about vellum cloth. I was trying to do a request, but I haven't found the way to do what he asked, so I had to do another tutorial. I will try to work on that tomorrow. It has been hard to find free time to do the tutorials with all this crypto stuff and selling my artworks, the last emotion collection. Trying to have free time to do tutorials, it has been hard, but I can't lose focus on that because it's what I like. So let me know what you think on the last tutorials and what you have been doing so far. Tim was working or is working with vellum, inflating cushions. That looks cool. Okay, we are almost there. We are at frame 74. 74, go 74. 74. Almost there. Just 50 to go. If you are new to the channel, check my online content. I mainly do tutorials to help the community. If you are new, check my Patreon, my website. If you know me from the crypto world, welcome. That is not my main focus, my main work. My main work is doing tutorials. So welcome, and press the subscribe button on YouTube or follow on Twitch. Do you have any Twitch other than Angie? Let me check. My cat is calling to dinner. Everyone is so quiet. Are you shy? Okay, almost there. 30 frames to go. Just a few more minutes. Sorry guys about this cache part of the stream. I was thinking about caching or preparing the project before the stream, but that would not be nice because it's nice to see how we start from a blank page, from a blank project, and build from the start until the very end. I think I'll stop streaming on Twitch because most of my viewers are from YouTube, so I don't think I need to stream on Twitch. I don't think that is adding any value. Those posters on my wall? No, they are from this plate. They are metal. I really enjoy these type of prints. They are in metal from this plate. I don't know if you can see. And they are metal. They will resist a lot, and you have a magnet on the wall. That's pretty cool. And they are from my 4 favorite animes. I want to add a BoJack one and Rick and Morty, and I want to keep adding a few. One Punch Man. I want to add more 4 to the wall, and I want to fill up the wall with artworks from this plate, metal prints. And I think I will print, if I manage to get my store on this plate, I will put some works there and have my own artworks on the wall, but for now they are from other artists. So it's nice to support other artists too, so yeah, I do. These are 4 of them, my favorite 4. We have, let me try and show you. We have Hellsing on the top, Dragon Ball Z, of course. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. Then we have Naruto and Attack on Titan. And I'm missing a few of them that I want. But it's a little bit hard to find good artwork on this plate to buy. They have good artworks, but not the ones that I really enjoy to have on the wall. I want from Samurai X too. I'm looking for that. BoJack. BoJack is not anime, but they are cartoons. BoJack and Rick and Morty and what? One Punch Man. Yeah. I was trying to to remember the other 4s that I'm looking for. So we finished the cache. Cool. So let's load from disk. And let's go. Cool. So let's go with time shift, because I know I want a bunch of them. So we want 120. I want I think it was the 90. 90 was good. So let's go here. Let's place a null. We don't need that. Let it be. Yeah, I really enjoy Naruto. It's been like 10 years watching and reading Naruto, so I know some guys say that it's for kids, but kids will watch animes anyway, and us will look to animes in other way. So I know a lot of adults that have seen Naruto and couldn't handle the pain and all the crying, so they stopped from watching because it was too much dramas. It's not all about fighting, so that is one cool thing that I love on Naruto. Go. Let me change the offset. Just put a random one. Let's go and promote this. Hey, Akash. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It's not okay. It's executing backs. Okay, and let's merge. I had this time shift with the 90 because we could have a little bit more core here on the middle. I think 90 is way too big, so let's go try a frame from the start. So you guys have been doing working with Houdini for a while, or you are just learning and starting with it? Let me know what type of professional or level you are. Really, I feel really happy when people say that my tutorials are helping a lot. That means a lot to me. I can't figure out. Let me see. Let's put a switch. And I love to do this trick, so let's use frame -1. Okay, the frame number -1. So it means if we are on frame 1, we are going to use input 0. And if we switch with the arrow to the right, we can switch this by changing the frame. So we change the switch. So it is really cool. And now I want to have another one. Hey, thank you for the follow on Twitch, Honjitan. Thank you. Hey, Onjitan, and Deba Bratap. Sorry if I killed your name. Any tips for learning? Any advice for learning Houdini? So, my only advice is what happened to me. I tried several times learning Houdini. I gave up like 5 times. Because I was trying to learn everything. I was trying to learn particles, fluids, volumes, destructions, RBD, right? Vellum was not, it didn't exist back a few years ago. But I was trying to learn everything, and crowds, I think. I tried a little bit of that. So it was too much to handle, a lot of information. And I come from Cinema 4D, and I felt like in Cinema 4D I could do things quicker or have a faster result than Houdini. But then the problem in Cinema 4D, after you get the first result, it takes a lot of time to get the right parameters, to get the right look that you want. In Houdini you have that freedom, but because I was trying to learn everything at the same time, I gave up like 5 times in Houdini. So on my 6th try, I decided to go step by step. I came from Cinema 4D, so I'm used to work with X particles, so I decided, okay, I will only I will only learn particles in Houdini. And only after I feel familiar with particles, I will change and go to other dynamic operator, like fluids or anything. So I tried to work with particles. I started with particles, then I forced to don't go to Cinema 4D to do your projects, do all in Houdini, even if it takes more time. So force a little bit to learn Houdini and be faster inside Houdini. So after a while, I was really familiar with the Houdini workflow and all the freedom it gave to me. And then after particles, I jumped to fluids. Fluids are particles in a way, right? You work with particles. then you mesh the particles and create the fluid mesh, the water or the liquid. And then I start working with pyro mixed with volumes, and then just go and experiment everything, because you feel free in Houdini, and by then I was familiar with your workspace. So my basically my advice is just start with something that you already know, particles, fluids, destruction, anything that you already know from other software, and then start step by step. Don't try to learn everything at the same time like I did, and like a lot of people try to do. Just go step by step. It takes a little bit of time. The learning curve is harder than Cinema 4D, for example, or for Blender. But after you get into the Houdini software, it really is amazing. Right now I'm working with what? 44 million particles. This would be impossible in Cinema 4D, so... I'm making a Dragon Ball video based on your anger emotion tutorial. Oh, nice. But how can I repeat the simulation over and over again like an hour? How can you repeat? You can use the the time warp. Is it time warp? And here you have the pre-hold, right? So here you can choose instead of fold, you can extend. So if you have like, oops, sorry, if you have a scaling motion, if you post extend, it will go keep extending and keep scaling. If you have a cycle, it will do what I think you want. It will like loop between them, okay? If you have post zigzag, it's like a ping pong. It goes to the end and then reverse animation until the start and go like a zigzag, like in other softwares it's called ping pong. So with time warp you can do that really easily, okay? I hope it helps. Currently learning Tyflow. I'm going to start Houdini next week. Nice that you mentioned Tyflow, because the tutorial that I got requested is based on a Tyflow animation. So let me try and find that. So I got this tutorial request. We are going to try. I'm trying to recreate this in Houdini. It has been hard to create this because, on my opinion, we are going to use vellum, right? This cloth explosion. Then I think a little bit of fluids or just vellum. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. The explosion is not there and this fluid animation is not there. But I'm working. This is the next tutorial. Let's see how it goes. So it's nice that you mentioned Tyflow. I don't know how to work with 3D Max and Maya, so Tyflow is out of my league. Are you a motion designer? Yes, I am on G10. During my full-time work at the studio, I'm a 2D motion designer and user interface designer. And during my free time as an hobby, I create tutorials and explore Houdini. On my full-time, we are starting a motion design department, so it's up to me to build that department, and in the future we will have more 3D works, but for now I mainly do 2D on After Effects, a little bit of Cinema 4D for some projects, and as an hobby I play with Houdini and create tutorials. Blender, I know. I wish I could know Blender, because Blender took a huge step. It's really good now. A lot of motion designers are using Blender now because it's free. It has the a great power now. It's really good, but I already know Cinema 4D. I know Houdini. Houdini does the things that I love. Okay, work with millions of particles and do VFX. I'm learning Unreal. I'm learning Gaia to do terrains. I know Unity, so I don't want to learn Blender. If I have to learn a new software, it will be Maya because of the workflow for the VFX industry or for the game industry. But Blender is really good, so if you are starting and if you want to learn a cool software and you don't want to try Cinema 4D or you can't pay for the license, go for Blender because it's really good and it's starting to take place on the motion design community, and you have a lot of tutorials because it's free. Looks great, mate. Just joined. Welcome, Bazooka. Welcome to the stream. Psychophantic, have you ever used Blender? And okay, Onji10 and Psychophantic asked the same. I want to be a motion designer. What software is mostly used by studios? Look, don't go by software, okay? Go like find what you really enjoy doing, okay? Don't go by software because that will kill you. I started with Cinema 4D, now I'm then I jumped to Unity, then I went back to Cinema 4D, now I'm in Houdini because instead of analyzing the software, I was like, I need to do this. I will enjoy making, for example, now I enjoy making nebulas, and nebulas need millions of particles and huge complex volumes, so I need to learn Houdini for that. And go with that, and don't think like what software should I learn. Try to learn one and be good with it and do what you love, and you will get a job if you are good at something. So just work hard and you will get there. Don't be afraid, and don't be afraid for taking a bad step. What I mean is that don't be afraid to do a mistake, because that is super normal and everyone does it. And I'm not a pro, like a super high league Houdini user. I do a lot of mistakes during the process, and that's how you learn. So go with a software that you think you feel good with it, and if you feel that you will create the type of work that you love, and then just go with that. Hey, let me try and something is wrong. Oh, okay, I was on the wrong one. Okay, so we have the center shape more defined. That is cool. I hope I could help you. It's a delicate topic because I've started with Cinema 4D because it has a good learning curve. Grayscale Gorilla were starting to make a lot of tutorials for Cinema 4D. It was Blender at that time was not really that good. Houdini was too complex and we didn't have any online lessons or tutorials. So I started with Cinema 4D and it really helped me a lot to learn and work in 3D environment. Now you have a lot of choose. You can go with Cinema 4D or Blender and do the same. If you like more modeling and characters, I would suggest go to Maya. If you like the modeling for architecture, go for 3D Max, for example. If you like doing VFX and this type of abstract works, go for Houdini. Well, I would suggest go for Houdini only after you learn a few other software, other 3D software. But it's up to you. If you want to do motion designer, if you want to be a motion designer and want to do motion graphics like you do on After Effects, then do more in 3D. Maybe Cinema 4D is good. If you can't pay the license of Cinema 4D, go for Blender. Blender is starting to be really good for motion graphics in 3D. Yeah, do dailies, even if you can't do them daily. I started calling them Sundays, but it's really important to keep doing and keep improving yourself and start making projects. Just stay 1 hour or 2 hours per day and do something like people does. You can see he just sold now the first 5,000 works, and you can see on the first ones they were bad. Okay, so after training, all those trainings, all those days working, he got better, right? And now he is a legend on the digital world. But it's really important to keep practicing in every field, not just motion designer. So just keep going and work with practice. How is it? Practice makes perfection. Like that, something like that. Let's go with the run go. So let's go with p scale equals to bit. Let's go with the random ID. Oops. ID. Let's go from 0 to 1, and this goes from, let's go with 001 and 0.003. And now I want a density. I'm going to try and convert this to a volume. Don't know if this will work or not, but let's see. Density. Okay, so we have a problem here, because our points they do have ID, but let's use another one. Oops. Of course. Okay, we need to tell that it is an attribute, so it needs the @ Does he only use Cinema 4D? That is a good question. I think so. Of course, during these 15 years, he started building his own library. He has a lot of 3D models that he bought during the time, but I think it's mainly Cinema 4D. Hey Ulrich. Yeah, if you see my streams or mainly my work, I really enjoy playing with particles. I really enjoy particles. I don't know how to explain this. I just love to see how complex you can make complex stuff with just little points, little pixels in 3D space. I just love that. Is this the one? Let me see. Okay, let me save and hope this doesn't crash. So attributes, I want the density. Okay, I want and I want the color. Okay. And let's go with the volume. I First, let's put a light. It's weird not to have a light, so it will be harder to see. So we have that light. Okay, let's go perspective, Shift H, so we can see our little nebula. And now let me try and do one little thing. Let's see if this doesn't break. Particles are fascinating. I hope to learn to do particles similar to Matthews Muller. Let me show the other ones that they don't know Matthews. Why can't I find? Damn it. I thought I had the... I was trying to find the Instagram. Oh, I was thinking about the other one that did the PlayStation 5 commercial, but it's not that one. That has a different name. What is it called? Z something. Don't remember. Hey Tarkov. Computer configuration. My computer is not that good. You have to adapt your workflow to work with Houdini if you have a lower computer. A good CPU. Having a good CPU and enough RAM is essential. Right now, for example, I don't have a good CPU, so even my cache, my simulation takes a lot of time to process. I have a good GPU because I use Redshift, so it's nice to have and I'm a gamer, so I like to have a good GPU. But I will, for example, I will get an update for my computer. So if you want to work with Houdini and do a lot of simulations, go with a nice CPU and RAM. RAM is good because you can have more RAM preview, so you can process things faster. Hey Ulrich, can you link the Instagram of Matthias? I'm trying to find it. I think I know what... See, I don't have enough memory. Okay, and it crashed. Second crash during the stream. So as you can see, Tarkov, it's really important to have RAM. I have only 64 gigabytes and my CPU is only an i7. Well, You find new workflows, and you learn to optimize your works, your projects, in order to be able to work. Oh, my license will expire. Damn it! I have 13 days. Okay. Okay, it's doing all the displacement. Let's wait a little bit. So, as I said at the beginning of the... Go put this here. As I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to try and... Let me go change this. I'm going to try and render this with Mantra instead of using Redshift. So don't don't troll me, because I'm not good with Mantra. We are going to try and figure out things as we go. This is not working. It is. Maybe that's better. Okay. Let's go up. Let's go to our render user interface. You can't post. Let me wait. But did you post that on the chat? Let me see. Is this the one? No, I don't think so. Isn't that the guy who did the volume? The volume optical flow. Okay, yeah. That is beautiful. I think he was the one who did that, the optical or volume liquid or footage volume. I know this one. Yeah, that was when I was starting with Houdini and those Nebulas. God damn it. That is really good. Let's press the follow. Sorry, my cats are fighting here. Yeah. I know that work. Okay, let's delete this one. Let's place this in a cool camera. Save it. Let's change this to shop and let's put a mantra. And let's try if I can and if I manage to do this. Let's go with a shader and let's go with a classic shader. Let's go and use Nebula main. Okay, here let's change this to use this one. Okay, geometry. Let's go and change the size. PowerPoints and let's go with that for now. Okay, here let's use full white, so we will use the full color. Reflection, I don't want reflection. Reflect code, refract, emission up, and use point alpha. So we can see here, okay. But on the calendar, use this opacity that I choose here. Okay. I think that is cool. Now let's see what we can do. Thank you for joining, Mega. Hope you enjoyed this stream. What's happening? Hey, baby. Don't forget, check the after the stream, check the final result. And thank you so much for joining in. Let's go with ray trace for now. Let's increase this 6 by 6. Let's go with noise level. And let's go with that for now. And here let's go with 3. Okay. And I think we won't see anything. I know side effects. Should I put like a point light? And let me see one thing. Maybe the points are way too small. Increase that 10 times. Hey, Doxia. I want to place the lights by hand. I will scatter spheres to work as stars, but to control those point of lights that you see the different colors on Nebulas. Let me grab one image so I can use as reference. Let's see what we can do. I want a more dense nebula like this one. Cool. Okay, how's everything? Everything is fine. A little bit tired from all the work. I'm trying to do these nebulas with redshift, try and understand a little bit better of mantra. Not redshift with mantra, and avoid using redshift. Let's see if I manage to do that. And okay, nice. So I think if we switch this here, okay, we can control the distance of that emitter. So let's go with 4. Very nice, but now we can just add a little bit of more intense there, here. Okay, cool. So now let's, oops, I switched this, damn it. Da, 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 da. Let's put, let's put another light. This one, let's go with different colors so we can see what we are doing. Stop this for now. Let's get another one. Let's go with blue. Just using different colors so we can see what we are doing. Let's go move this maybe here. Yeah, you need a little bit of RAM to work with those number of points. I need to increase mine. I have only 64. Want to double it, but I don't think. I think for that I need to change my motherboard and my CPU, so it will be a huge and expensive upgrade. So. Turn that on. It's nice to see how they are killing everything. Okay. 16 gigas of RAM is not enough to work with Houdini. I have 8 slots. I have everything full, but I don't understand much about hardware. But I read that my motherboard only takes up to 64. So I need to, in order to get more, I need to change my motherboard. Because it has 6 years or 7, my computer. So. Hey, Imre. Oh, hi, Imre. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I know, Duplos. I wish I could help. As I said, I don't really understand about hardware, so I'm not the best person to help you out with that. So I'm sorry, guys. But I'm not that really good with hardware to tell you. Something is happening. Okay, so let's go. So as you see, the color by velocity before all the displacement was making all the displacements to be processed all over again. So if I switch and put after the displacement, we will only run this. So sometimes it's good to have a bad computer, so you have to really understand the process and change it. Oh God, what happened? So here I want. Okay, I'm trying to add more colors into our scene to look a little bit better. And let's see how it goes now. I only know that to do simulations, it's good to have CPU, a good RAM. To render, if you have Redshift, use GPU. So overall, you should have the best type of computer that you can. That is what I can say. Hey, Lokesh. Mm-mm. My girlfriend is making weird faces while I do the stream. So now, as you can see, the colors are weird. They are really bad, but at least I can see some details. Let's try one thing. Let's snap it. What happened? Damn it. Snap it. Stop. Let's go change the colors. Let's go again with white to red. You will be able to see the stream after, or you can push back. But it's all particles for now. I'm trying to... I tried to use volumes, but it crashed. I have it here. Now I'm trying to use particles, but I'm trying to use mantra, so I can have a little bit more look like volumes. Right now, because we are streaming, we have only, let me see, 44,000 particles. We should have like 200 million in order for this to work, but we can start seeing a little bit of result, and let's see how it goes while we stream. And I was trying to see, let's go to one. And I'm new to mantra. I've always used Redshift, so it's a little bit harder for me to find a nice balance and to know what really does the trick here. Okay, I like that. And maybe this one should go to the back, something like this. Maybe I want another one, but I want lower here. A bit more detail here in this part. And after this, I will need to create volumes and particles to go to fill up the background, okay? Because we are in the galaxy, so we need to fill up all that around it. Thank you. Let's see how it looks now without any alpha. And if you have any tips to work with mantra to get better results, let me know. Okay, because I'm not really used to that. That's my belly. I'm hungry. Okay, we are getting some cool results. Let me try one thing. So we can see them a little bit in the dark. Really a little bit. That much. Okay. Can I... let me see if we can switch this maybe to circles. We are getting a cool result. Let me try one thing really. Let's see if this works. Hey Joe, you can see it from the start. You can push it back and see it from the start. That is weird. Let's go and try. Change that. Let's go back to 25. Nice one, Ulrich. I like that definition. Still not, I'm not really happy, but let's see. Maybe that concept will look cool. So my goal with this collection is to make a nice clip, a small clip with just 5 seconds, for example, flying through a nebula, so other artists can just look and meditate a little bit. Why am I not seeing that one? Where is it? The red one. Where is it? I'm missing something. Where is it? Okay. Let's turn off all the lights so we can see what we are doing and go step by step. Okay, then if we switch this to really low, okay. Don't really enjoy it. Ulrich was saying that he likes the fire and the ice look, but I don't know. I think it gives too much visual noise. Maybe that is the expression. So let's go with one. Let's go with. See, where is it? Oops. Damn it. Forgot to lock it. Yeah, that is my goal. The collection will be called Mindfulness, so I want to give a feeling of peaceful and calm. So I need to avoid a little bit of the warm or more angry color scheme. So Let's try one thing. Not really happy with that green, so maybe I'll switch that to blue. And increase a little bit that. Okay, let's see with more particles. Now we have those in the middle. Let's see. You are trying to post a link on the chat. I don't know if that works. Someone tried, I don't remember now. Tried to post a link, but they couldn't. Changing. Why can't I see? Ooh, don't crash, please. Okay, I think we need to do two things. I think the particle size and the material is good. The settings on mantra are good. We just need more particles. We just need like the double or more. We are with 40 million. We need to have close to 200 million particles for this to work. And we need to add maybe more a volume to the background and the ambient. But I really enjoy the result. Now I don't know if this would work better with Redshift or only Mantra can like do this type of blurry effect. Don't know about that. The link didn't show up. Yeah, sorry. I need to see if there is any option that I have locked for security. I don't know. So I think Houdini just crashed. It's what, the third or the fourth time that Houdini crashed. God damn it. Let's see, let's wait a little bit. Okay, we are back and we have a problem here. Let's get that cache. Nebulas 01. And we lost all the snapshots, but okay. And we are back. And we are back with the wrong color. Damn it. Let's switch that back again. So let's go with manual. Okay, we are on the mark of 2.5 hours. So let's see if this works. And damn it, that's too much pink. Okay, let's change a bit the camera. And let's try that with that in the middle. And I want to try one little thing, just in case. Let's go and pick a few frames, merge. So we have 30 million, and then okay. Let's see how it looks now. Executing the Vex, and then after the stream I will cache with more particles, with double the particles to see, or the triple. Hey, cutie. It's taking a little bit of more time to process everything. It's working on the merge, on merge 2. Okay. So now we have, what? 100 million particles. And let's save it. And the jitter. Let's go and switch that a little bit. Reduce a little bit because, and we don't need to update the normals. Connect. Cancel. Update the normals. Okay. Save. Go for it. Oops. Okay, let's see if we can render these. Let me see here on Mantra. What happened? Let's save it and let's see how it looks, and let's see if these won't crash my my Houdini. Let's see. Maybe there are too many particles from my CPU, so I need to go back to Redshift. Let's see. Creating geometry. Let's see if this can handle. My CPU won't burn. So, is there anyone that understand or have experience with Mantra? Do you know if the noise level should be higher or lower? Let me know in the chat because I've never used that, and I don't know if 0.05 is bad or I should have a lower number than that noise level. Okay, starting to render. Okay, all the switches on the lights, I think they didn't. We didn't save that. Hey, thank you for all the follows and subscribes. Thank you so much. So let me try figure out. Okay, we had that. Let me snap it. So now let me go here, switch to the second frame. Okay, so if I use a higher noise level, it is bad. Okay. So I need to fix that. Let's go with 0.02. If you want 0.1, you want 0.1. If you crash my computer, I will kill you. I know you are close, so. Okay, I think we will finish the stream here. We are going just to wait for this last render. Then I will add movement to the camera, adjust the colors because the colors are really bad. And then let me think. We are going to add volumes to add a little bit of gas on the galaxy. Damn it, let me try one thing. So let me try this one. Sorry, guys, I was trying something. Let me read. You could also increase the diffuse quality text as a diffuser for noise level 2. This one. So you say I should increase. Yeah, let's go with 4. I'm not using other ones. SS quality, reflection, refraction, volume. We are just using diffuse, so can crank that up. Can even kill those, right? Okay, let's save. Let's hope for the best. Let me take a snap. Damn it, too late. Can I take a snap? Nope. I guess this way will take a little bit more time to process everything. Okay, almost 9 p.m. here. I need to finish this stream. So let's see how it looks now with that warm center. Maybe it's way too big. Need to change that. Okay, starting to render. Let's see. Okay, that don't work. Those are too many particles there. We lose these details. Yeah, I think I'll go back to this one. Okay, everyone, let's finish this here. I'm starting to get really happy with the result. Not with that, more with this. More details. I need to work on the number of particles and then the colors. These colors are really bad, but we can see the details easily. So thank you so much for joining in. Next week we will have more Nebulas. I will study a little bit more about this. Hope you enjoyed the stream, today's stream. Check out my Twitter. I'm starting to be more active there. So interact with me on Twitter. And thank you so much for joining in, and see you next week. Let's just stop 1 second to finish the render. So we have a problem here. Okay. It also divides the noise level by 4, huh? So yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I don't know why the music stopped. Hey, what happened? Okay. Sorry about that. Well, it's about it. So thank you so much. It was almost 3 hours. Cool. So hope you enjoyed the stream and see you next week. And bye bye. Thank you.